So I'm not going to lie, this may be going down as the greatest road to WrestleMania in history just because of the fact that there's like so many swerves and so many things are happening that are just unexpected and nobody really knows what is going on. All your favorite reporters, I'm here to tell you, they don't know. They're getting fed this, they're getting fed that. At the end of the day, I genuinely believe that they do not know what is going on. So this has been fun. It's been exciting. It's been exhilarating. And honestly, I want to talk about it. I want to talk about how this story continues and how we move forward after what's transpired last night on Friday Night Smackdown. So, let's hop right into the video.
Let's talk wrestling with Billy!
Yo, what is going on, YouTube? My name is Billy. If you're new here, definitely be sure to like this video. And when I say like it, I mean like that thing, you know? Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel because, listen, when you guys, number one, like it, and then when you guys subscribe, what that does is it sends us through the algorithm. And when we go through the algorithm, that normally sends us to the next stratosphere. And if you guys know, on this channel, we're trying to go where? The next stratosphere. That's right, you heard it here. Now, guys, last night, SmackDown culminated. It was a great show, and we'll be live probably around 1:30 p.m. today, talking about what happened last night on SmackDown. But in today's video, we're going to talk about how this story will continue. Now, last night, Triple H came out, and he gave, it was probably roughly around 3 minute speech. He had Adam Pearce with him, and he had Nick Aldis with him as well. And in this, he was talking about how he's the one with all the answers. And he does not care where, technically, The Rock sits on the board. None of that matters to him because at the end of the day, Triple H is the guy, right? Triple H is the guy who gives the answers. He's the guy that people come to and ask questions. He's the one with the power in WWE. Now, this makes for a very, very interesting story, right? Because it sounds like, to me, an authority figure. That's what I'm getting here between Rock and Triple H. Rock, obviously, in somewhat sense, playing the Vince McMahon role here. He's the evil bad guy, right? And then Triple H is the one for the people. You know, like those kind of stories are some of my favorite because now what this does is it opens a whole new door for WrestleMania, right? Because it opens the door in the sense of when they pull this off. Cody Rhodes could be on the Triple H side, Roman Reigns can be on the Rock side, and that's how you play into this. And later in the year, you can do something along the lines at Survivor Series. There's so many different scenarios and different ways that you can play into this story. Now, seeing The Rock as a bad guy is my favorite thing. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And seeing The Rock in his shape, he knows how to play the villain. He does such a good job at the villain. And Triple H last night really made it about the people, so he was the person that everybody wanted to cheer. He was talking about the TKO board of directors, talking about how, again, it doesn't matter where The Rock sits because it's not his authority to assert the power that he has. He doesn't make the decision whether Cody goes to WrestleMania or not. Triple H makes that decision because Triple H is the one that everybody has to answer to. When I tell you that last night has, again, just more lingering questions, it really does. Number one, we didn't get Cody, Roman, or The Rock on this SmackDown at all. And it was honestly a really good SmackDown without having them. It's a weird thing, but they made it work. But that just tells you how strong WWE is right now. And right now, this build, as I said in the beginning of the video, is one of the strongest I have ever seen. It's exciting. It's fun. It's unpredictable. Again, all your favorite reporters are going to come out and they're going to say, oh, well, this happened or this happened. I'm pretty sure I've seen every scenario of Roman and Rock on Twitter. It is insane. Let this story play out. It's going to be fun. And as you guys know, I'm no reporter here. I'm not. I'm here for my opinion-based content. You guys seem to like it. I appreciate you, and I love you guys. You guys are outstanding. But all of these people will come up and say this and say that. At the end of the day, they're so out of the loop. Nobody knows. The only people that know what is going on and what is going to happen is backstage in that company. That is it. Maybe not even the whole company, just a select few. When I tell you that they have done absolutely outstanding work through and through, I cannot stress it enough. There's still lingering factors behind Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. Where do they play in this? Solo Sikoa. Where does he play in this? Do you see what I'm saying? There's still a lot to be told here. We obviously have the Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia that's coming up. Now, I'm wondering if this is how they're going to do the tag team match that it looked like they may do in the main event in Australia. And the tag team match that I'm talking about is Rollins, Cody versus Rock and Reigns. Obviously, to get Rock back in the ring a little bit, put him in front of people on TV, have him wrestle on TV. Like, I can imagine they're going to do something with Rock in Perth. It's just bound to happen. I'm here to tell you guys. But in what capacity, I don't know. I know something is going to go down, obviously, at the Elimination Chamber in Perth. It's going to be outstanding. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exhilarating, and it's going to be exciting, man. Very, 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 very exciting. This is, again, just one of those builds to WrestleMania that everything just seems insane. It seems off. None of it seems right. Last year was the same way going into WrestleMania. That build was very, very good, and it was more predictable, but it was still very good. This one just seems so unpredictable. Adding the dynamic of The Rock into this, little do people know, we wanted more than we actually showed. Yes, we wanted Cody to just go finish his story, but Cody, up until the point that we're at now, hadn't really faced like the biggest amount of adversity. He hasn't had to really overcome anything. He won a lot of his matches. Yeah, he had to overcome Brock Lesnar. Yeah, he had to overcome Shinsuke Nakamura, but we all knew at the end of the day he was going to overcome those people. Did we ever stop and think for a second how hard it would be to overcome The Rock? The guy? It was going to be damn near impossible for Cody Rhodes to overcome The Rock. So imagine how that story really ends. When the last person that you had to go through was at the top of the mountain, and it was The Rock. Trust me, Cody's story will finish, and it will be one of great success. At the end, when you look at it, Cody's story does not need to end in any type of failure. It does not. At the end of the day, we're looking here at great success. But just think about that for a minute. Going through The Rock as your last piece of adversity. It don't get any more struggle than that. Because that's the guy. He was the guy, and he still is. Do you see where I'm at? Guys, thank you so much for all the love that you guys give me. You guys are absolutely outstanding. I want to get your guys' thoughts on how you think this story will continue. How are we going to get to Cody and Roman at WrestleMania? For some people, how are we going to get to Rock and Roman at WrestleMania? I would love to know your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section below. Please feel free to drop the comment. Also, guys, like this video. And when I say like it, I mean like that thing, Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel because, again, like I said in the beginning of the video, once you guys like it, subscribe, blah, 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 we get sent to a different stratosphere. And around here, we're trying to go to a different planet. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Guys, I have a Discord server down in the comment section below. If you guys would like, we're building a family over there. Come join the Discord again. Probably will be live today on February 10th. Probably around 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m. We'll see. Nothing's for sure. But other than that, I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace.